Knock, knock. Who's there? Your friend? But I don't have any friends.
Time to teach these dang rascals a thing or two about words.
Hope you don't get it wrong, but you probably will. Haha.
Maybe I'll even win a trophy. We'll see. Because you don't know.
Pumpkin. Pumpkin.
That is correct, thank you.
This boy was some kind of whiz kid. He was tough to beat, but I know more words.
Nice to meet you. Hope you don't lose, but you probably will, sucker.
Number 9.
Your choice.
Your word is ham.
Dang it.
Get out of here.
They chased me for a long time, but they didn't catch me. What did we learn?
Rangus is just hop around rain. 2 points. Not all bees make honey, some make sprouting.
I'm a doctor to you, dingus.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Anybody here?
Yes, we're making a show.
Can you please go?
What?
Who cares?
Welcome.
Thank
Very
you.
nice to have you.
I'm not interested.
My guest, Cynthia Dangus, is registered by the United States Department of Beauty for a beauty expert. Cynthia, how do I can tell if I'm ugly or handsome?
This is Carol Kravitz with your fortune. I've got bad news for anyone who experienced a bad dream last night. It was Solstice Eve, and you are now part of a demon family. He got inside you. Sorry.
She's a delightful.
What this computer does is scientifically determine whether you are handsome or ugly.
This little number.
Yeah.
It's like an Easter basket.
But it's not. It's not an Easter basket.
You could hide a chocolate egg in there. I don't know how you could get prettier.
No.
Cynthia Douglas, what can a man like me do to help my ugliness?
So if you look in the mirror and you think, oh, I look fat, no.
What do you expect me to do? You don't give me any fucking signal. Where's the light? There will be a nude evaluation outside of my apartment in 25 minutes. Show up nude and you will get an evaluation between 1 and 4 stars. Bring a bucket of your dung and I will evaluate that for free.
What about weird foods? Foods you never had or thought you'd taste before?
Guess what? We're lucky. There's a great seafood restaurant right here in the Marina. It's called Grangos. Let's go check it out and have some seafood. Ooh, seafood's expensive.
Well, there's no way I was gonna pay all that paper money for some stinky old fish.
Around the back.
Lucky because of my cousin Joshy, I knew that the restaurant puts all our leftovers in a place called the Drumster Out Back.
Told you. Let's see what we got in here. Bringo.
So make sure you stretch your muscles. It's going to be one heck of a dairy race.
Hi, Ron.
How you doing, Dr. Burrow?
Nice to see you. Tell me a little bit about the church music you make.
I don't make no church music. I'm straight gangster rap.
Oh. Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'd like you to come to Ron Dime's Playpen so I can show you where we get it done at.
Okay. Just put it on. Put it in my nose.
Yeah, smack that ass, man. Smack that ass, huh? Do it loud for me too, player. Do one for me.
Somebody stick their fist in my ass. Crack, baby! I love you so much, Ron Dime!
Ron Dime gonna burn down the Playpen for the insurance money tonight. Hi, I'm Ron Don Valente, singer and manager of Bottoms Up. Instead of downloading my music, I like to download some of my thoughts about Toad's new creamy chip beef corned beef hash combo can. part of Toad's new beef series. Creamy, chipped, beefy, corned, hashy.
Rondon Volante and all his friends, they made me make sex.
I don't know
They
what
gave
to
me
say.
a lot of pills and things to smoke and drink. I put my mouth on a black dingus. Want to smell my finger?
I think I'll pass.
Smells like my rear.
The wizard put a spell on me, and I started to feel really bad about all the things I did at Rondon's playpen. Better go see the big man upstairs, have a little talk.
My rabbit?
I told Gord all the bad things that I did in Rondon's playpen. I chewed on prills, put powder in my nose, sucked on a black dangus till milk came out.
Today's subject is to talk about being married. How come it's so hard to be married?
A healthy marriage is both having outside hobbies. For example, Jan does a lot of gardening. She's in the thicket patch and the briar bush, and I find them all throughout my underwear drawer, and it hurts me very much, and it's hard to get close to her.
The other way to keep him off of my nipples is he hates those red pepper flakes that they put on pizza. I just put a little bit of wood glue on my nipples and put those red pepper flakes on there. He does not react well to those.
Another technique Jan uses sometimes is she eats a lot of shawarma before I come home, and that gasses up her spaghetti house and makes a sewage stink all in the bedroom.
I find if I eat a lot of shawarma, I get enough gas that he won't want to get near me, and I don't have to worry about being penetrated.
I get a lot of letters on Check It Out saying, what does Jenny smell like? What does Jenny feel like? And the viewers really want to know what it's like to be near you, to smell you, to touch you. Wayne, what do you think? Why don't you let me do it for the viewers?
I don't think so, Steve. She's all for me.
I think it would be fine. Let me just clear it with Wayne.
We've been through this, okay?
Is this just for the show?
This is just for the show. I will never hurt you. I will never leave you. You are the love of my life. I will try to be a faithful wife to you when I can.
I will not be disgusted by the shawarma gas coming out of the spaghetti house.
Amen.
Well, there's two boobies, and they have big nipples the size of a quarter, and they feel like roast beef.
And now yesterday's weather. Yesterday was a cool and moist high in the 90s. I had to clean little Richie's teeth with some steel wool. He's been getting into the shed again and sipping on floor wax. I told him to stay out of that damn
Hi, I'm Dr. Steve Brule for a segment we call Doctor to Doctor. Hi, my name is Dr. Steve Brule. Hi, I'm Dr. Steve Brule, and welcome to another one of our segments called Doctor to Doctor. My first guest, my next. Hi, my name is Dr. Hi, welcome back. Hi, and our next segment is called Doctor to Doctor with Dr. Dingid Forrester. And he's here to talk to us about space.
Absolutely.
You look a little bit like a rat with glasses.
Okay, once upon a time, in the 1700s, we had some astronomers that wondered what would happen if gravity became so strong in a star that the object would capture its own light. Then in the 1960s, a guy by the name of John Wheeler claimed to
Space. Look at all space. Oh, Janny.
Come here and clean my whistle.
Janny is like the sun and the moon and the stars.
Hi, Janny.
It's so slippery.
And we've also found what's called supermassive black holes at the centers of galaxies. These are things that are millions of times more massive than the sun.
This is a good story.
Hello, Doctor.
Yeah, here, Wayne, it's my dream. Trauma gas keeps boys away. If you want to feel sexy, touch your face.
And we're back. I have very sad news for the whole Channel 5 family. Linda Barango has passed. My guest is Mr. Myers himself, Pablo Myers. It's nice doing business with you. You got a head like a light bulb.
Thank you.
What's going on in the store this week? Any specials?
Well, we have broccoli. It's 2 for a bunch. 1 can of smelly beans, $4. And we have yesterday's ham.
Ooh, ham.
$10. You like the smell of trash? Don't forget about our used fish, $2.
Making me hungry.
I am here to introduce a brand new can from Toad's. This is Toad's brand new can of chicken and egg salad.
But how did you get chicken and egg in the same can, Pablo?
Here's what happened. There was a terrible disease among my chickens. I knew they would die within days. So I took the pregnant ones and slaughtered them and put them in cans with the eggs inside of them.
Oh, that's how you got those eggs inside of the chickens.
You should have seen open sores under their feathers. It was unbearable and the stink was incredible. It's the can I am most proud of.
My ball sack hurts.
I have good news for you.
What is it, Pablo?
The cream covers the smell. But that's a rotten egg in there. These are mildly diseased cans. But if you don't eat too much at once, you'll be fine.
I got lucky.
Sawdang Stranger. I give it 2 kisses and 3 wet mouths. The film is nothing more than the cart issues, Wishes Ramp and that lash bone, be Hydra Dash Tower and Cramp 7 Lash. Milblower Zack Feeble 7 tells about the limits of Mr. Pan.
Hello, I'm Pablo Myers, owner of Myers Superfoods. Be careful when you eat my new combo can. There are bones and shells throughout. You might get diseased, you might choke on a bone, but you'll definitely smile from the flavor. I'm Pablo Myers.
This is Doug Frisch-Preed, and I have a special announcement to make. I'll be taking a leave of absence the next few weeks. I'm having all my teeth removed. Take one last look at these choppers in my mouth. They'll be placed in individual jars for all you to gaze on. Chop, chop, let's get the flop chop. That's all I have to report. No more teeth for Frisch-Preed.
This is what I do every night. I get into bed and I lure Wayne in. I lure him in like this. Sometimes it's nice to give a little reward. And
It's a nice view from here. Now what?
Now you have to get into bed.
Okay.
You gotta get up in here.
It's wobbly.
I always have a hard time falling asleep, but if I'm with someone I love, I usually have them bring their arm around like this, and they can put their hand wherever they want.
It's right on your roast beef.
Oops. That's sticking around like a potato salad smell.
Yeah.
It's in my tongue. And then we just give ourselves a kiss goodnight. We don't have to do that here.
Oh,
Or we
good.
can give it a little start. They deserve it. That's good.
No!
And all right. All right.
Don't squash me.
Okay. Well. So.
Is everything okay?
Everything's fine, Steve.
Oh, damn it, Wayne.
You're making the bed jiggle.
Off me.
What about this little sweetheart? Were we high school sweethearts?
Get your hands off of me, you I'm your mother. You came out of my damn vagina.
I never did have a granny.
How come?
My mommy, Doris Pringle Brule Salahari, said she put a pillow on Granny's face to shush her up, and then she didn't wake up ever again after that nap.
What did she do that for?
I don't know. She's Grandma was making too much noise and eating too much cat food, and
Maybe I could be a part of a family of my own. Maybe I could be an uncle or an aunt or dad. That would involve me getting my dungus wet.
Yeah, it feels tingly. I'm thinking, here it comes. I'm making gravy. Yeah. Turn this thing off. I'm dry.
And now for tonight's movie review. Let's start again.
And now, Your Fortune with Carol Kravitz. Expect to feel several bone tremors and be perceived by all around you to be a disgrace.
Who am I?
Hi, I'm Scott.
Brew! Gotcha. Scared you. Scared you.
Let me show you the living room. This is sort of my favorite room in the house. Sort of a memorial to Wayne. This is all custom designed. This is a Jeffrey Brown coffee table.
those are some nice pillows.
Well, those pillows are Jeffrey Brown's, and he designed them.
Sounds expensive.
And thank you to Jeffrey Brown for designing the whole room. He really put the whole thing together.
What if I give you a little tickle? Just tickle you a little bit, Janie. I can tickle you from the eyes. Reach underneath there.
You can tickle me, but get your fingers out of my tuna can. Its finger went right up in my vagina.
Can we go to the kitchen and I can see what you're cooking?
Why don't I take you up to see the master bedroom? Wayne's in there, but if we're very quiet, we won't disturb him, huh?
Okay.
Wayne! We're coming out!
Yeah, want to say hi to the viewers, Wayne?
Oh, Lord. Say hi to the Channel 5 friends. Say hi.
Everybody, look, it's the Married News team.
I love you, Jim. It's a signature bed, Jeffrey Brown model, queen bed. Almost feels like an antique, but yet it's new.
It smells like garbage in here.
Let me take a whiff. Yep, he's starting to decay. Any final words, Wayne?
Respect my wife. All the best.
Well, should we move on along the tour?
Okay.
I want to show you the master bathroom. I think you're going to get a kick out of that.
Okay. Great news. Jan Scholar is single and ready to mingle. If you want to make your house look nice, you better call Jeffrey Brown. This episode of Chunk It Out is brought to you by Jeffrey Brown Designer. Thank you very much for all of your money, Jeffrey. Ha! Music. What would the world be like without it? Who cares? Steve, don't let the turkeys get you down. You gotta fly like an eagle, not be like a turkey. Thanks, Trumpet Man. Get over it. It's your health. For your health. Wait. I remember now. I'm Dr. Steve Brule. Dang it, I was hoping I was someone else. I'm just a little Stevie Brule with bad breath. Dang it. I want to go back in chroma.
You gotta wash out your whole